It's a super busy facility. We've got lots of programs running, lessons, recope sessions, fitness room. It's really tough to get in and do the maintenance that's required because of just so many people in and out. How cluttered the pool deck is. Our little office that was used as a universal change room was also being used as a charging station for a floor scrubber and a maintenance room for fitness equipment. So we're trying to work on stuff while special needs people are trying to get changed, and it's pretty awkward. The way they're built back then, they didn't really consider a lot of the air handling systems. We're basically bringing in 100% fresh air, blowing it in and pumping 100% fresh air out with no dehumidification. So you're trying to heat and treat all that air coming in to get people comfortable. They said we're using over 80% more energy than modern day buildings now. When you pull pool covers off, there's lots of chloramines and that on the surface of the pool. So nowadays they're going to try and pull a lot of the exhaust air off the surface and the lower area, pool deck area, to get rid of all that bad air and pump it out, where we're pumping it in at the roof level and sucking it out at the roof level. So when the summer months or the warmer months are around, we open up the pool doors just to try and get the air circulating a little bit better in here. We've got fans on the deck just to try and move the air around a little bit because it just gets so hot and muggy for the staff. The stereo system is obsolete and doesn't work. So we just got a little Bluetooth speaker on the deck that they use, which is working good, but there's no facility PA system, so that if there was an announcement or any issues, that they can't broadcast that through the facility as well. There's no sprinkler system, so it's all wood construction. And the accessibility issue, back in '76, they weren't thinking of the accessibility of ramps and getting around properly in the change rooms and washrooms. We're having major issues with a lot of our electrical, like the major electrical, switch boxes and main disconnects and stuff like that. The atmosphere they're in is in the actual chemical and filter room. So there's muriatic acid barrels that are exposed that give off gases that corrode any metal that's down there. So all of our switch boxes and disconnects are really corroded, and we don't want to switch them off because they would never come back on again. So whenever we have any issues down there with our units, we have to get the linemen to come in and drop the power to the whole building. The only thing that's good in the building, I would say, is the wood beams and the solar. The rest of it's just obsolete and done. Like all the air handling units are pretty much 50 years old. All the dampers, the bearings, everything that they're done. So the boiler's 1985. It heats the pools, the air temperatures and the water for the building. So if that goes down, we have no heat in anything. There's no redundancy. We don't have any extra hot water tanks or anything to heat the air or pools. And that's getting very old. So we patched a few things on that as well, the top of it, because it was getting pretty worn out. It could just go on and on. The tile on the deck, it just pops off. There's no expansion lines in the deck, so every now and again we'll just get a section of tile that just lifts, and then we got to flag it off and then get the tile guys in to clean it up and then reset a bunch of tile, stick it back down again. It's pretty ongoing, just with little nitpicky things. I think if you're moving to a community, that's something you look at. You're looking at, do they have schools? Do they have pools? Do they have an arena? Do they have a library? Those are kind of like some of the essential things that communities should have.